go. Welcome to the Arsenal hit list. Shirky. Nah. Avoid that one, I think, now, like, you know. Could have had him. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh. We do need a wide player, so I'm going to put him in the want list. Not saying he's my number one, but I wouldn't be too disappointed if we got him. But I'll keep my powder dry on that one, like. Oh, Lookman. Do you know, we need a wide player. I quite like him, so I'm going to put him in the need. I do like Lookman. Not again my first choice. We'll wait and see. Hopefully there'll be a couple more better ones coming, James. Eze, oh, you're killing me, like, yeah. Eze, definitely, I think, something that we need. I think we need a player of that ilk, so I'm going for it. Sesko. Wow, what can you say, like, you know? Listen, we need a striker. I think personally we need two, and I'm greedy when it comes to forwards. So, because we haven't had none for so many years. Definitely going in the need, along with another one. Hopefully we'll be in this pack. Kudus. I like him. I like him as a player, someone that we need. Now that I've said that, I've got to put him in the need, haven't I, like, you know? So, got a lot of wide options here, and I like, you know, but it'd definitely be one that I'm a big Kudus fan. Jack Grealish. Do you know what? 3-4 years ago would be definitely a big player for us, like, you know. I wouldn't be against it, but I think 2-3 years too late for me. Yeah, Spurs, Tino Werner. Sorry, Tino. Just for being Spurs and Chelsea, you're in there. David. Yeah, listen, I wouldn't be against it if it was a backup to one of the big guys, but for me, no. Sorry, David. You're going to be an avoid for me. I think we need better if we're going to be winning the leagues. That's brutal as it is. That is how it is. Yay! Gyökeres. This is the one that I want. I think he's ready, made now. So definitely going on to the needed list. Come on, Arsenal, get it done. Gula. Who's he? Benteke. What a player he was, by the way, like, you know, a couple of good seasons and all that. 2-3 years ago, maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago, maybe, but he's definitely a void now. Sane. Decent 2 or 3 years ago when at Man City, injuries I think curtailed his career really, like, you know, and decided to go to Turkey, and I'm pretty sure it weren't for his ear. So an avoid for that one. Oh, you're killing me, boys. You're killing me. Isak. Well, what can you say, like, you know? I don't think anybody can get him. Would I want him? Of course I would. Do we need him? Yes. He's going to have to go in here on the need, but, you know, it's a pipe dream, boys. It's a pipe dream. Osman, another pipe dream. Would I take him? Yes, I would. Would he be my choices over the ones that I've got in there? No. So I'm going to be a little bit controversial and put him in that one there. But I think there's better players for us in that section. Oh, Garnacho. Again, I think that we got a couple of first choices over there. But I actually quite like him. I wouldn't necessarily avoid Garnacho, so I'm going to put him into the want. Oh yeah, Pedro. decent. I do like him as a player, but not what we really need. But would I take him? Maybe if one of those guys come along there, so he goes in there. What's his name? Mbuemo. Linked with Man United and Tottenham. Rodrigo. Everybody wants Rodrigo. I'm 50-50, maybe 60-40 on this one. If he was really to push me, say like Eze or Rodrigo, I think I'd go Eze. Like, you know, maybe other people would change, you know, be a little bit more towards Rodrigo. But I'm going to put. We definitely need someone like that. So Rodrigo goes into the needy list. Lacazette. Quite liked him, if I'll be really honest. Didn't quite go the way as planned. But the definite avoid now, you know, his age and everything there, like, you know, it has to come into consideration. Oh, that's a controversial one, Martinez. Listen, we need a backup goalkeeper. Well, we have signed one now. But I think he gets a disservice at Arsenal. I thought he was fantastic for us and like gets harsh treatment. But I'd love back at some stage. Mendy. I wouldn't say he's an avoid, but I don't think he's a need as well. You know, we're a really good side at the moment. We just need to be strong in a few areas. So I would put him in the want one. Nico Williams. Looks like he's going Barcelona bound. Would I take him? Yes, I would. So I'm going to put him in the need. I think he's a very, very good player, but has made it clear that he doesn't want to use his passport only on trips. Doesn't want to come over this country, wants to stay in Spain, which I understand that. I get that as well. Like, you know, I quite admire that he's sort of saying that he wants to stay in Spain. And so got no problems with him wanting to go Barcelona. But if he didn't and he was available, Simon, I'd tell you what, decent player. Decent player. Nothing. I wouldn't say we definitely needed him though. Like, you know. So, but definitely not on an avoid. So he can go into the old want. Daka. Bit harsh to put him in the avoid, but I think I will. Like, you know what I mean. Leicester City, not quite what we want. Like, I think a bit harsh putting him in the avoid, but that's where you're going. Semenyo, I like him. Right, I don't think he's one of those ones that we desperately need, but I would take him. I would take him. I think there's a lot of potential in him, like, you know. So I'm going to put him in the wanted list. But a player that I do rate, De Bruyne, gone to Napoli. Would I have took him at Arsenal? Yeah. Do you know what? I would have took him at Arsenal. So him and Odegaard would have shared that role a little bit more, because I don't think we can afford to have Odegaard having the season that he had last season. So can I believe that? I put him in the want. Sancho, I wouldn't avoid Sancho. I thought he's a decent enough player, if I'll be really honest, but not what we're looking for. So I'm going to put you in the avoid, but a bit harsh. Julian Alvarez. Decent player. Do we desperately need him now? I don't think we do with the players that I put over there, like, you know. Would I want him? Yeah. Why not? I'm greedy. And a wanted list. Gittins. Chelsea bound. Talking about Chelsea. Not a bad player. A bit harsh to put. You know, I don't like putting him in a void, but we'll avoid that one. You know, Chelsea bound. Oh. Anthony Gordon. Now this is a player that I do actually rate very, very highly, and I think would be fantastic for Arsenal, because he's like got what we need, a little bit of pace and everything there, like, you know. And I would take him as my wide option over all of them. Maybe silly what you think there, but I think counter-attacking, I think he'd be fantastic for us. So he's going to go on the need. And that's it, guys. I finished there. A bit harsh with the avoids, apart from one. Tino. But otherwise, I'm happy with that. Listen, if we can pull out 3 of those players from that 9 there, that'd be very, very good for us. Definitely need 3 from that end there. Maybe 1 from this one. Definitely none from here.